Abede, all the fire. Who am I to say it's not my time? And I know it's only gonna get there. When we wake up, do we notice in time? Stillness growing up around the lights. The world that I remember, the place that keeps me safe here next to you. So turn on all the lights, so I cannot avoid it. I'll be the one that makes you move. I thought I had it all together, but I was led astray. The day you walked away, you were the clock that was ticking in my home. Changed my state of mind. Love's so hard to find. Your feelings changed like the weather. Went from clear to gray. All that time and day. How can I go on without falling apart? Love's so hard to find when someone's on your mind. Listen, baby, your wish is my command. Baby, won't you understand that your wish is my command? What can I do to make my baby understand? Something tells me that I'm dreaming. I can see it.
I'm back. I was really enjoying that. That was really good. Thank you, Fox and the Hound, for the incredible jams. We are about to get started again. Thank you for tuning in on Facebook, YouTube, on our website, on Twitter, all of the various places. I am Megan Hatcher-Mays, and this is Indivisible Live, and we are just truly live. We're just doing our best. So thank you, Fox and the Hound, for those incredible tunes. We are going to get started with our first talent. So first up, we have Shannon Levin. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, all the way from Washington State, my home state. I know a lot of folks have been working from home and haven't been able to leave the house much in a while. So we're going to start off with Shannon, who is going to lead us in a quick guided meditation and chair yoga class to help us breathe through some of the tough times that we are feeling right now. So Shannon, over to you.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. It's so nice to connect with you all. So as Megan pointed out, this might be a higher level of stress ecosystem that we find ourselves in these days. And to be honest, stress is a normal part of life. And so I just wanted to start out our session today just noting that when managed, stress can actually be a catalyst for growth and a healthy motivator for us to solve problems and to innovate. It's when it's not managed that it can lead to harmful side effects such as anxiety and inability to focus and sleep deprivation. So the goal of this session is to provide you guys with some self-care. Think about it as a time and an opportunity for a mental and physical reboot, and a chance for you guys to practice some tools to mitigate stress and to rejuvenate your body and your mind. It's challenging for us humans to move slowly and to be present. You might find yourself throughout the day thinking of things from the past, or catch yourself thinking about things in the future. And this pattern of the mind can lead to depression or anxiety. And so I just encourage everyone here today to use this space to practice being present and actively aware with how you're feeling within this given moment. So that's where we will begin through the lens of observation. So find yourself in a comfortable seated position or standing if you want to stand. And just let yourself check in. So begin to notice and just ask yourself how you're feeling. And making a practice of checking in with yourself. Getting comfortable with just noticing maybe what you're feeling physically. If you want to do a scan of your face or your jaw, your shoulders, and just notice if you're feeling any tension or tightness. And then getting in the practice of checking in with yourself on how you're feeling emotionally, just to notice. And then through the nose, take a long, full inhale, balloon your lungs with breath. And then as you exhale, feel those shoulders soften and feel the lungs soften towards the spine. Take a couple more just like that. Inhale, balloon those lungs nice and wide. And then exhale, let it go. Just noticing and observing how you feel and how it feels to breathe deeply. On your inhales, visualizing your inhale, expanding your lungs, filling the body and all of the cells in your brains with fresh, revitalizing energy. And then as you exhale, visualizing that the literal release and the letting go and the calming. Good. Stay for a few more rounds of breath on your own. When we focus on our breath, we're practicing being present in the moment and letting our brains rest and letting our minds be still. This helps us optimize how our brain uses resources throughout our day. So just getting in the practice of checking in and breathing intentionally into your entire body. From there, let's let our arms hang long by our sides. We'll take a breath together in center. So inhale here. And then on your exhale, let your right ear drop towards the right shoulder. And just notice and observe how that feels through the whole left side of the neck. Maybe begin to reach out through your left fingertips and find a little extra length and space. Just to notice and observe and to breathe into that whole top line of the neck. From here, if you want to flex your left palm away from you and just notice how that feels. And if that changes the stretch, maybe you want to make some circles with your wrists, moving your wrist in one direction, pausing, reversing the direction, reflexing the palm, taking a long full inhale. Stay for your exhale. And then letting that arm fall long by your side, floating the crown of the head back up. Take an inhale here and exhale here. Inhale and center. Exhale, let your left ear drop towards the left shoulder and breathe some length and space through the whole right side of the neck. And as you breathe, just noticing and observing anything that you might be feeling through that whole top line. If you want to extend your right arm out and away from you, maybe even flex that right palm and just notice and observe how that changes your stretch. From there, if you want to make some circles, rotating your wrist in one direction, pausing and reversing the rotation, the wrist in the opposite direction. Good. And then extending that palm away, take another full round of breath. Letting your exhale release the arm long by your side. Inhale the crown of the head on up, and then stay for your exhale. Inhale, roll your shoulders forward and up towards your ears. On your exhale, slide those shoulders back and down. Shoulder blades slide together. Inhale, shoulders forward and up. Exhale, shoulders back and down. Inhale, shoulders forward and up. Exhale, shoulders back and down. Do one more together. Inhale and exhale. From there, we're going to take our right arm and inhale it up towards the ceiling. On our exhale, take a slight side bend up and over towards the left. And then use your breath to balloon the entire right side of the lung. Inhale as you lengthen through your fingertips. Exhale, stack back up the spine. Right arm reaches up and then all the way down by your side. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale here. Inhale, find some length. And then on your exhale, side bend up and over towards the right. Use your inhale, balloon the left side of the lung. Imagine like a jellyfish. And then exhale, soften through your shoulders. Inhale, reach out through those fingertips, stack up the spine nice and tall, and then exhale, arm out and down. Good. Again, roll the shoulders forward, up, back, and down, forward, up, back, and down. And just notice and observe any changes that you might feel physically or emotionally from 5 minutes ago to now. And know that these exercises, breath work, practicing presence, breath-initiated movements are super powerful tools and catalysts for impacting your mental and physical well-being throughout your day. So thank you so much, you guys. Thanks so much for being here. Awesome.
That was great, Shannon. Thank you so much. And I forgot to really give Shannon's bio before I launched right into her incredible talent. She is in Washington State right now, but she's based in Auburn, California, and she's involved in her local Indivisible group with her parents in California. She is the founder of Shoga. So look her up if you are in the California area, Auburn, California area. Shannon, thank you so much. Again, thanks to all of you for tuning in to Indivisible Live, and it is quite live, all the way live, very live. I'm Megan Hatcher-Mays. I'm the Director of Democracy Policy, but of course they asked me to do this because I'm fun at parties, not because this has anything to do with democracy, really. So thank you so much for tuning in on Facebook, on Twitter, YouTube, and on Zoom, and on our website, indivisible.org. So thank you so much. And I realized when I was going over our talent list, our set list, I said our talented members in the wrong order. So in fact, the next talent we will hear from is Liz McGahee. I promised a custom written song for Indivisibles, and here Liz is to deliver. She is from East Tennessee. She has been a progressive activist in the South for her entire life, including involvement in the Green Party in the 1980s. She is a member of the program committee of the Norris Area Indivisible Group, which is in Anderson County, Tennessee. She's really interested in healthcare for all. Shout out to Liz, I agree. And issues specific to rural areas such as lack of broadband, transportation, and resources in
Surely done the census and Indivisibles too, and all those social media posts, there's just so much to do. Texting, postcards, calling, there's an awful lot at stake, but we also need the fun stuff, so thank you for this break. Yes, our country's hurting, we all must do our part to bolster up democracy so close to our hearts. With the help of Indivisible, we can change the daily news. If we all work together, we can beat the COVID blues. Oh yeah.
Liz, that was great. I loved every minute of that. Thank you so, so much for writing that song. Thank you for being a part of this movement. Excellent, excellent stuff. And I'm very excited for our next talent, Diana Sabrina. I told you her background was going to be incredible. It could be, you might say, out of this world. Diana Sabrina, are you ready to party with us on Indivisible Live with your ukulele?
I'm ready.
Let's go. Without any further ado, Diana Sabrina of Boulder, Colorado.
It's just hanging out in outer space till things calm down back on Earth, you know how it goes. This is a song called Be My Quarantine. Hey boo, I wanna be quarantined with you. Hey boo, I wanna be quarantined with you. Won't you be time. Let's stay here in our little bubble. Yeah, we don't need any of that big outside trouble. I promise I can handle all of your moods. Let's stay in and cook each other non-perishable foods. Hey boo, I wanna be quarantine with you. Hey boo, I wanna be quarantine with you. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? I don't need no Valentine. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine for a time? Well, the world outside is getting real shady, so let's curl up right here on your futon, baby. Turn off the news and shut the front door. As long as I got you, babe, I ain't looking for more. Hey boo, I wanna be quarantine with you. Hey boo, I wanna be quarantine with you. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? I don't need no Valentine. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine for a time? If the world should end, at least I'm here with you, sweet friends.
That was beautiful, all the way from outer space, aka Boulder, Colorado. Diana Sabrina, thank you so much. That was fantastic. Diana is an artist, photographer, and performer in Boulder, Colorado. We are so grateful that she joined us from the ozone layer with her ukulele to sing that song. It was fantastic. So again, I'm Megan Hatcher-Mays from Indivisible. Thank you for tuning in. I'm very excited. Now, I promised there would be no homework from this call, and that is true. However, I'm very excited to turn it over for a bit to Olga, who is on our training team here at Indivisible. Since the COVID-19 outbreak, she's been working very hard to transform all of our great training events that I'm sure many of you have attended in person. She's been working to turn those all into virtual events just like this one that we're having right now. So I'm very honored to introduce her and let her talk a little bit about the things that our training team is working on for the foreseeable future. Olga, please take it away.
All right, thank you so much, Megan. Oh, I am so deeply impressed with the incredible talent that's been on this community call so far. I'm always impressed with the organizing talent of Indivisible groups across the country, and now it's just further proof that you all aren't just incredible organizers, you're also very talented musicians and breath work, and just so much is going on. And a DJ set to boot. So I won't take up too much time since we promised that this was all about community, and we don't want to focus too much on the important work that we have ahead, but we do want to just share with you some of the plans that we've been making, like Megan said. And I think probably like a lot of folks on this call, we really had a challenge before us once the stay-at-home orders were in place, to really ask ourselves, how should we do training work to make sure that we're really supporting groups across the use that type of organizing during this time when we can't knock on doors, when we can't do all that canvassing. How can we still apply those skills? So it's going to be really incredible. The 2 days that you can participate, we're showing the same webinar during 2 different times in order to accommodate all of us across the country. So the first showing is on Tuesday in the afternoon from 3 to 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. And then again, we'll have a repeat session on Thursday from 8 to 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Again, we'll be sharing those links through our social media. And if you're on the different platforms, look for a comment in the chat box. And that's all of it from me. It's so great to be on here with everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Olga. That was fantastic as always. Thank you all for tuning in. We're going to go to our DJs in just one second, but we got a question. It's a very good question, and so I wanted to go ahead and answer that. And by the way, if you have a question, just drop it into the chat wherever you're watching this live stream. If you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, whatever, just put it in the comments, and I will do my best to answer the question. We actually got a question which was, what are we doing in order to defeat Moscow Mitch? That would be Mitch McConnell of Kentucky, one of Donald Trump's key henchmen in trying to destroy our democracy. That's such a good question. What we are trying to do is flip the Senate. We want to beat Donald Trump in November, and we want to flip the Senate so that Joe Biden, who is now the nominee, will have a Senate that is democratically controlled, not controlled by Mitch McConnell and his other various henchmen, his own henchmen. So what we have done is launched something called Payback Project. You can go to our website called paybackproject.org, and you can sign up for texting shifts, make phone calls, whatever you can do while in quarantine to make calls into red states to try to convince voters to vote their bad Republican senator out of office. That would be like Cory Gardner, who voted to confirm Brett Kavanaugh, Susan Collins, who also voted to confirm Brett Kavanaugh. And both of those, by the way, voted against bringing in witnesses and documents into Donald Trump's impeachment trial. Now, remember, impeachment, it feels like it was 17,000 years ago. It was really just, it wasn't. It was earlier this year. So those guys are basically foot soldiers for the Trump agenda, and we are trying to get them out of the Senate so that we can achieve our progressive goals in 2021. So go to paybackproject.org and you can learn a ton about what we're doing to defeat Moscow, Mitch, and the rest of his henchmen. So very good question. Without further ado, I think we're going to do a DJ set. I'm pretty sure that's right. Fox and the Hound, take it away.
Rushing, where angels penetrate, and so I come to you, my love, my heart above my head, rushing where wise men never go, but wise men never fall in love, so I let you know. Where angels penetrate, and so I come to you, my love, my heart above my head. My love, my heart above my head. My heart above my head. and just in dread. And so I go to you, my love, my heart above my head.
Oh, it's always so sad when the DJ has to end. It's so fun. I haven't left my house in so long. I'm really enjoying it. Thank you, Fox and the Hound. Thank you, Jeremy. For those of you who have been tuned in from the beginning, you see we have this live DJ setup situation. It's been amazing. I have not heard, I feel like I haven't listened to music or like moved my body in a dance way in 1,000 years. So it's very exciting. Thank you very, very much. Thank you again, everyone, for tuning in. Anybody on MySpace? Anybody on Friendster? Just share the link wherever you're watching it using the hashtag Indivisible Live. So, are you ready for our next talent? I think so. I am. Like I said, I've gotten a sneak peek of all of these talents, and they're all fantastic. I'm so impressed that we were able to pull together such a fantastic lineup for everybody. So, stay tuned all the way through to the end. Up next, we have Aaron Kurz from Dallas, Texas. Hello, Aaron. He has also written a custom song for Indivisible tonight. Aaron is 24 years old. He's been taking piano lessons since the age of 3. I've not done anything in my life for that long, except maybe watch television. So shout out to you, Aaron. He is currently pursuing a career as a concert pianist. So we really lucked out here. Thank you, Aaron. He's finishing up his diploma studying at the Royal College of Music in London. Okay, fancy. Take it away, Aaron.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for watching, for everyone else who has shared their wonderful talents. One small correction, I did not write this. This was by Sergei Rachmaninoff, who is a much better composer than I am. But this is Rachmaninoff's Prelude in G.
Oh my God. Aaron, that was beautiful. It was like Rachmaninoff was here on this Zoom call himself. I misspoke. Aaron is not Rachmaninoff himself, but it sounded just like it. It was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It made me wish that I had taken even one single music lesson in my life. So thank you, Aaron. That was beautiful. And good luck finishing up your diploma in this very weird time. I hope that all works out. Thank you so much. A Rachmaninoff tune from the early 20th century. Not tonight. I'm really excited for you to hear it. I heard a little taste of it yesterday, and it's fantastic. Helen is from New York, but she's, I believe, quarantining with her parents in New Jersey. Correct me if I'm wrong. She's a New York-based voiceover artist, actor, singer, illustrator, writer, accordionist. Okay, Helen. Okay, Helen.
Yeah.
Puppeteer. So I would love more information about that. And avid food creator / consumer myself, I can relate. So she's going to be performing an original song. The video that she sent in was amazing. I'm pretty sure we'll share the link to it somehow if we can with folks so you can see it. But it was basically her harmonizing with herself. So that's physically impossible to recreate on a live stream, but she has a song that she's going to sing with us that she composed herself. So Helen, take it away.
I see you found my bio on the internet. When you were introducing everyone else, I was like, "Oh, I wonder if I was supposed to send something," but you totally found it. Hi, thanks so much for having me. I'm Helen. Here's my baritone ukulele, courtesy of my friend Jesse, who lent it to me. And I'm gonna attempt to do this with some wires, so we'll see how that goes. Cool. So yeah, when I was quarantined for 3 weeks by myself in New York, a lot of creative output, and here's some of it. In my own little corner, in my own little house, I think about you daily and what it is without you. I couldn't live another day like this. I'm waiting for your little kiss. Now I know, oh, I know, oh, if I wait anymore, I surely will die. So I won't let it make me cry. That's it, short and sweet. But yeah, thanks for having me. This was lovely. Thanks.
Helen, thank you so much. It was fantastic.
Thank you.
Very good. I love a good baritone ukulele. Who doesn't?
Yeah.
You know?
Gotta imagine the harmonies.
No, it was great. Thank you, Helen. That was amazing. It was
Thank
such
you.
a great way to wrap up our first ever Indivisible virtual concert. So shout out to Helen. Shout out to all of our amazing talents tonight. Liz, Shannon, YouTube, Twitter, Zoom, wherever you are, leave a comment with what you think, what we could do next time. I don't know if you have a talent that you felt like was underrepresented at this event. Keep us posted. I would love to. Our puppeteers out there would love to see some of that for next time. So with that, I want to bring everyone back on screen for one final bow out before we log off. The tech wizards are going to do this somehow. I don't know. Is it happening? Woo! I see Diana from outer space, Liz, Aaron's piano, Aaron's trampoline, Helen, Shannon, Thank you so much. You guys are inordinately talented. Thank you so much. That was incredible. It was so special to share this with you all tonight. Thank you so much. And thanks to your moms for recommending that you try out for our Indivisible talent show, because you did great. So thank you. Yay! Thank you so much. So we're gonna go. We're gonna go home. The bar is closing. You don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. I think perhaps our DJ is gonna play us out. I don't know. I'm just guessing. But oh, there they go. They're gonna do it. Bye, everybody. Keep up the faith.
It will be one. We will be sure. We will be sure. Oh, glory, glory, glory. Oh, glory, glory.
Hands to the heavens, no man, no weapon formed against, yes, glory is destined. Everyday women and men become legends.